Hidden Paris, secret corners, and local love. You've seen the Eiffel Tower sparkle, danced through Pigaille's neon jungle, and probably eaten enough croissants to qualify as part butter by now. But hear us the truth no guidebook tells you. The real Paris isn't always the one you photograph. It's tucked away in narrow side streets, whispered through secondhand bookstores, and hiding behind cafe doors that don't even have signs. This is Hidden Paris, the one locals guard like a secret and travelers stumble upon by accident, or with a little help from people like me. Ready? Let's skip the cliches and go straight to the heart of the city. The caf that doesn't care about Instagram, Caf de la Nouvelle Marie, a few blocks from the Sorbonne. Caf de la Nouvelle Marie sits quietly under a canopy of plane trees. No neon sign, no influencer crowd, no overpriced cappuccino foam art, just a bar, a few tables, and a soundtrack of clinking glasses and low conversation. This is where professors come after class, and students stay too long over a single glass of wine. The menu changes daily, the wine list is scribbled by hand, and if you order in broken French, they'll smile and help you out anyway. Come here alone, order something you can't pronounce, and just exist. That is the Paris locals actually live in, the one that doesn't to try to impress you. 2. The park that time forgot, Square du Vert Galant. At the tip of Isle de la Cite, right below the Pont Neuf, there's a tiny park floating in the Seine like a secret garden. Square du Vert Galant is where Parisians come to make out, nap, or just sit and watch the river sparkle around them. From above, you'd never guess it exists. But once you walk down the steps, the city disappears. It's quiet, green, and feels like Paris pressed pause just for you. Bring a baguette, a book, or someone worth kissing. Trust me, it's magic. 3. Rue des Martyrs, the street that eats well. Everyone talks about Saint-Germain or Le Marais, but Rue des Martyrs, that's where Paris eats. This stretch between Pigalle and Montmartre is a love letter to French indulgence, bakeries, butchers, cheese shops, chocolate stores, and the kind of cafes that smell like heaven's kitchen. You won't find chain stores here. Just locals buying their daily bread from bakers who've known them for years. Pop into Rose Bakery for brunch. Grab a slice of cake at Arnaud Delmontel. And if you still have room, hit Fromagerie Beaufils, a cheese shop so good it'll ruin cheddar for you forever. It's not fancy, it's not curated, it's just deliciously real. 4. Rue Crémieux Paris in Pastel Imagine. A street where every house looks like it was painted by someone with serious Pinterest ambitions. Welcome to Rue Crémieux, a hidden lane in the 12th arrondissement that's basically Paris's answer to Notting Hill. Each house is a different shade, pink, blue, mint, lavender, and the whole street feels like stepping into a watercolor. Yes, it's Instagram famous now, but it still holds its charm. Come early in the morning when the light's soft and it feels like your own private movie set. But please, for the love of croissants, don't climb on people's doorsteps. Parisians actually live here. 5. Shakespeare and Company. The bookstore that loves you back. This isn't hidden geographically. It's hidden emotionally. Across from Notre Dame, Shakespeare and Company is an English-language bookstore that feels like it exists slightly outside time. Writers used to live upstairs in exchange for working shifts. The walls are lined with notes, quotes, and stories left behind by travelers. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the ghosts of poets whispering between the pages. Buy a book, leave a note on the wall, and realize this is the heartbeat of literary Paris. 6. Butte aux Cailles, the village inside the city. In the 13th arrondissement, far from the crowds, sits Butte aux Cailles, a hilltop neighborhood that feels more like a countryside village than a capital city. Think cobbled alleys, street murals, and bars where you can still get a glass of wine for under €5. It's relaxed, artistic, and refreshingly authentic. Wander without a map. Let the murals lead you. They change constantly, turning the walls into a living gallery. Stop at Les Plates hours for a drink, chat with locals, and enjoy the vibe of a place that refuses to be modernized too quickly. 7. The hidden garden of Musée Rodin. Skip the Louvre crowds and head to Musée Rodin, where the gardens steal the show. You can pay just for garden entry, and once inside, it's like wandering through a sculpted dream. You'll find the thinker, the gates of hell, and roses that look like they've been personally arranged by angels. It's quiet, romantic, and perfect for escaping the chaos of Parisian boulevards. Bring coffee, find a bench, and let art and nature blur together. 8. Canal Saint-Martin, the cool kids' hideout. It's not really hidden anymore, but it still feels like a secret that locals are happy to share. By day, Canal Saint-Martin is for lazy picnics and book reading by the water. By night, it's spontaneous parties and cheap wine by lamplight. This is the Paris where creativity thrives, graffiti walls, indie cafes, and thrift shops galore. Pop into Le Comptoir General, a quirky jungle-themed bar that feels like stepping into someone's eccentric dream. This is where you realize that Paris nightlife doesn't always need heels or champagne. Sometimes, it's just laughter, music, and the sound of bottles clinking under the stars. 9. The hidden rooftops Paris from above. Forget the Eiffel Tower. Locals know the best views are free. Try the rooftop of Galeries Lafayette. It's chic, central, and the panoramic view will knock your baguette off. Or head to Printemps Haussmann, another department store rooftop that's somehow never crowded. Want something moodier? The Institut du Monde Arabe rooftop offers a killer skyline at sunset with the Seine shimmering below. The higher you go, the quieter Paris gets, and that silence feels priceless. 10. The secret passages, Paris undercover. Scattered through the city are hidden arcades, 19th century shopping galleries that feel like time capsules. The best, Passage des Panoramas, Galerie Vivienne, and Passage du Grand Surf. These covered walkways are lined with vintage shops, old bookstores, and cafes that still have their original mosaic floors. When it rains, and it will rain, these passages turn into cinematic escape routes. You'll feel like you're in an old film noir, dodging raindrops and memories. How to find your own hidden Paris? Here's the truth. Even with all these gems, the best hidden Paris is the one you discover yourself. It's the corner cafe that plays jazz at 3 p.m., the old man selling secondhand records near the river. The woman who greets you with bonjour, even though your accent screams, foreigner. That's where the magic lives, not in the landmarks, but in the moments. So turn off Google Maps, take a wrong turn, and just walk. Let the city unfold the way it wants to. What hidden Paris teaches you by now? You've seen every version of Paris. The elegant, the chaotic, the romantic, and the real. But hidden Paris is where it all comes together. Here, the city stops performing and just exists, tender, imperfect, and human. And when you slow down enough to notice, you start to belong here too. Paris doesn't reward the checklist traveler. She rewards the wanderer, the one who stays curious, patient, and just a little bit lost. So when you find that one quiet moment, coffee steaming, bells echoing, and the air smelling faintly of rain, don't rush it. That's the real Paris, and it's all yours. Series outro. Until next time, Paris. And just like that, our Paris adventure wraps up. From the grand boulevards to the secret corners, from champagne to street wine, you've seen the city in all her moods, and she's still not done with you. Paris doesn't say goodbye. She says à bientôt, see you soon, because trust me, you'll be back. If you had as much fun watching as I had exploring, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button. We're just getting started, and there are so many more cities, more stories, and definitely more mayhem on the way. Drop a comment below and tell me where you want BoscoTravel to explore. Your suggestion might just be our next destination. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next trip. Peace.